Hey, what's up guys? It's Henry Tran with Six Pack Shortcuts, here to shred your core with this killer 8-minute ab assault high intensity interval training routine. We're going to take your core training to a whole new level by integrating these 8 chiseling ab movements into a high intensity interval training experience. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through these 8 exercises right here for 1 full minute apiece. So we're going to go through Spider-Man plank crunches. We're going to go through cable rotations, bicycle crunches, cross crunches, barbell rollouts, kettlebell windmills, but since we don't have a kettlebell, we're going to use this dumbbell right here. We're going to do side jackknives, and we're going to do press sit-ups, right? So we're going to do all this for 1 full minute on each one of these exercises, and when you're done, you're going to be tired, but you're going to feel accomplished, and you're going to love how you feel after you're done. So let's get this workout going. So I'm going to explain to you what each of these are while I'm going through them. So we're going to do Spider-Man plank crunches first, right? So we're going to get in a standard plank position. We're going to use a timer. I'm going to use my phone here. And we are going to do 1 minute of these spider plank crunches. So let's start. So you get in a plank position. And what you do is you bring the left knee up to your left arm and your right leg up to your right arms, right? Real simple. Keep your lower back straight. Squeeze your core. And we're going to do this for 1 minute straight. Remember, keep your back straight as possible. And then squeeze on each side as you're bringing that knee to that arm. And this is great for your core, great for your midsection, definitely great for your obliques. And again, you don't want to just speed through these. Make sure you feel them and that you have a good kind of feel for how these feel. Alright, so that's 1 minute of those. Alright, so we're going to jump into some cable rotations. Take this phone with me. Alright, so these cable rotations, 1 minute of these is you're going to take both these hands, or both your hands, hold this cable, and then we're going to twist to the left. Right? It's going to work on your obliques, and then twist to the right. Keep your arms straight, about a little under your chest level, and just rotate. Keep your hips midsection as like a pivot point, and then twist to the side. Again, we're working on the midsection and the side abs, which are your obliques. 1 minute of these. And keep your arms straight. You can have a slight bend on them, but make sure you use your midsection as a pivot point. And as you're rotating, make sure you're squeezing with your abs. Your side obliques are doing the work. 1 minute. I think you got like 4 seconds. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so we're going to move into some bicycle crunches. 1 minute of these. These are pretty standard. Lay on your back. Right? So your right elbow we're going to bring up to your left knee. Right? Just like this. Crisscrossing. Make sure you fully extend your legs and then bend your knee towards the opposite arm. It's going to work on your lower abs and your midsection. But the more you stretch out your legs, the better you're going to get on the lower portion of your abs. And then this twisting motion will definitely help your obliques and your, trim off that side fat. Get a minute of these. If you can make it as intense as you want, so I'm just kind of keeping a steady pace. But if you feel like you can fit in some more repetitions within that minute, feel free to step it up. Alright, so a minute of those. So we're going to do cross crunches. We're going to stay on the ground. Set that minute. Alright, so we're going to lay down. Arms over your head to the sides and legs spread out at the bottom. And you're kind of forming an X right now, right? And you're just bringing the opposite arm to the opposite leg, keeping that X formation. And if you're not flexible, you can have a slight bend in your knee. But you want to keep that lower back on the ground and then use your core to connect your hands to your feet. We're gonna do a minute of these. You should really start feeling that core burning. Don't forget to breathe also. I'm pretty bad about that. I like to hold my breath for some reason. All right, minute of those cross crunches, and then we get to do some barbell roll out next. 1 minute of these. All right, so you're gonna have a barbell with some weights on the side, round weights if you can, so that we can roll these out. And these are gonna work on your core and your lower abs also. So we're gonna start with a slight little 90-degree bend at the hips, and then slowly let the bar roll out, stretch the abs out, and then bring it back. Keep your arms locked out, and don't bring it all the way like to your knees. You wanna keep the abs engaged, so bring it about, worry about your hips and your legs are about a 90-degree again. About right there. You wanna keep the abs engaged and that lower core engaged. And you'll feel your lats doing a little work too. Here, I kind of cheated about talking, so I'll do a few more to make up some seconds. So you can see how these work. All right. So those were barbell rollouts. Now we have these kettlebell swings. Now I'm not gonna start the timer yet because I want to explain what these are. These kind of be a little tricky, but you want to stand straight up. You're gonna bring, well, this dumbbell, but if you have a kettlebell, you're gonna bring it straight over your head. So this is gonna be kind of your pivot area. You're gonna make this line with your leg and your arm just straight up. This is gonna be a fixed position. All right? So the opposite leg, we're gonna curve out and point it out. And what we wanna do is try to touch your toes, but keep this barbell over your head and keep this, I guess, line straight right here between your leg and your arm. All right, we're gonna keep all that straight, holding this dumbbell up above your head, and we're gonna lean and touch your ankle. Touch your toes if you can, but if you're not that flexible, touch your ankle, maybe even touch your knee if you have to. But that's gonna work on the side obliques, right? We're gonna start that minute. Right? And you're gonna really feel your hips engaging, and then also your side obliques and your shoulders will start burning too, trying to hold this weight up. So I'm gonna time this. We need to do 30 seconds on each side actually. This leg is gonna stay straight. This leg's gonna have a slight bend so you can touch. All right. Again, this arm over your head, straight line, opposite leg, foot pointing out. Keep this above your head. This is gonna be your pivot point. You're gonna feel your obliques working, side obliques, and your shoulders burning by holding up this dumbbell. So if you wanna keep it more intense, you can get a heavier dumbbell. It'll definitely work out your side abs a little more because that's what's doing the work. All right. So those are kettlebell windmills. And next we have side jackknives. Let me turn this off. All right. So we're gonna do side jackknives. These are pretty simple. Again, more oblique and core workouts. So you're gonna lay on one side, have this arm at a comfortable position that you want. Leg straight out, arm over your head, right? So we're gonna crunch to the side, bring your legs straight out, and then bring them in, kind of put a slight bend in your knees, like a side crunch. And you're gonna work on the obliques. And we're just resting the arm on your head. We're not pulling your neck or anything. We're making sure that the work is being done by the side obliques. Again, we're going to do 30 seconds on one side and then 30 seconds on the other side. All right, those feel real good. Let me check the timer. Yeah, that's 30 seconds, perfect. All right, this last one is gonna be press sit-ups. So we're gonna move over here. If you don't have a machine like this, you might wanna use like a decline ab machine or a decline bench. Basically what we wanna do is, we're gonna do a standard sit-up on a decline bench. In this case, we're gonna use this. And we're gonna have a bar resting on our chest. And we're at the bottom of our ab movement. When we come up, we're gonna press up. And I'll show you exactly what it is. And let's start this. I'm gonna get in position first. Let's just go ahead and start this. All right. All right, 1 minute of these. All right, at the bottom, we're gonna rest the bar on top of our chest, and when we come up and do the crunch, we're going to press up just like that, like you're doing a bench press and a sit up all at the same time. Make sure you're doing one fluid motion. And this will work the full range of your abs. It'll really elongate your stomach, elongate your abdominal section. I'll do a little more since I talked through the first 10 seconds. Whew. Man, that felt good. All right. So we just blasted through, let me turn this off. We just blasted through this 8-minute ab assault routine, right? This is great to kind of end off a workout that you just got done doing some weight training. And you want to get some cardio, high intensity cardio in. This is a great exercise to end off your day. You can do it a few days a week just to end off your workout, and a great way to shed that midsection and strengthen that core. All right, so that's all I got for you today. Tune in next time at sixpackshortcuts.com.